Kiss, kiss, fall in love. I'm always on Rainbow. Welcome to Fanfiction Monday. As you can tell by my lovely introduction, we're doing a Ouran High School Host Club fanfiction. Well, Ouran High School Host Club AU fanfiction. It's actually a Mystic Messenger, Ouran High School Host Club AU Mystic Messenger X Reader. That was words. That was English. That was a great intro. Yeah, because I've been really into Mystic Messenger lately, and I just thought, I don't know why, I just really like this crossover. The only thing I don't like about it is that Jaehee is a dude in this one, and that makes me really sad on the inside because I wanted to be gay for Jaehee. I love her so much. Not as much as I love my boy Yoosung, but I still love Jaehee. So yeah, this is Ouran High School Host Club AU, Mystic Messenger X Reader, where we are basically knockoff Haruhi. It's gonna be a good time. I am really excited for this. I do have to say straight up right now, I will most likely mispronounce all the characters' names. So I apologize ahead of time. That being out of the way, let's just hop right in. Chapter 1. What have I gotten myself into? Third person point of view. Footsteps are heard throughout the majestic hallways as a figure emerged from the shadows. The figure walks in silence as he looks around. He? Oh, pardon me. I meant she. It's just that she looks like a small boy. Why, you ask? Flashback. The moment she arrived at school, a horde of students crowded her, curious about this so-called commoner who enrolled at their school. Of course, as always, boys bombarded her with some unimportant questions like, "Are you single?" or "Will you be mine?" She wasn't exactly comfortable with this, so she just shifted slightly and offered a strange smile. Being the ignorant rich brats they were, they didn't seem to take the hint. The chattering turned even louder when a random girl said, "Hey look, it's Jimin and Jaehee!" The girls were squealing and fangirling, a few even fainted. Damn rich brats, the girl thought to herself, but now was the perfect opportunity for her to run away. The girl didn't care a single bit about who they were or why the girls were making such a fuss about them, but all she cared about at the moment was running away from the damn place. As soon as all the attention was averted from her, she ran for it, not wanting to deal with the situation. Soon the chattering died down, and when all the girls fled, chasing after Jimin and Jaehee, that meant only the boys were left at the area. Soon they realized that the girl had disappeared. "Hey, where'd the pretty commoner go?" a boy asked. "There she is, she's running away!" Apparently, the pretty commoner didn't run fast enough. As soon as she heard those words, she ran as fast as she could. She stopped for a while because she was so breathless. She thought she had lost them, but when she turned back, she saw the boys were coming closer. This sounds more like a horror movie than, like, anything else. Like, being chased by hordes of boys, like, that just sounds not like a good time. I am worried for this. I am very concerned and worried. She yelped and ran again. She closed her eyes while running, praying that she wouldn't bump into something on the way. Why would you close your eyes? If you're trying to escape something, why? She was thinking of a plan. Luckily, she brought some of her trusty supplies in her bag. Now the problem was, where could she put her plan into action? She scanned the area for any vacant rooms and saw one right around the corner. Boys' toilet, it read. She blushed lightly. Let's just hope no one's inside, or I'm in for some serious trouble. She bolted to the door and went inside, leaving the boys confused. Where is she going? I could have sworn I saw her going into this direction. Never mind, let's look for her somewhere else. Remember what I said earlier about, like, fucking horror movie shit? Yeah, no, not okay with that. As soon as the boys left, she peeked her head out a little. Seeing no sign of boys anywhere, she breathed a sigh of relief. And again, she forgot where she was. She panicked and looked around to see nobody. Great, now I can do this. The girl rummaged through her bag and took out the necessary items. She took off her long-sleeve shirt and put on an old baggy sweater to hide her curves and put on I'm gonna stick with blue, because I like the color blue like my hair. And put on a blue-colored wig. She also put on thick-rimmed glasses. She wasn't wearing a uniform to begin with because the uniforms were just too damn expensive, and she didn't want to burden her parents who were living abroad. Classic. Always the parents living somewhere else. Done. She looked at herself in the mirror, proud of her own work. Wait a second. Won't the people who I encountered before know that I'm a girl? She scrunched her face, and in a mere second she returned to her normal self and shrugged. Meh, they're too ignorant to realize. She tidied her things and went outside. Sure enough, none of the kids noticed her. Man, is it just me, or are they just so damn ignorant? Well, in this case, it's a good thing, so I don't really care. She walked to her class silently without a care. When she arrived, nobody noticed. It's not like she actually likes attention anyways. Despite the fact that the bell hadn't rung yet, the teacher was already seated at her desk. Oh! I thought the teacher was sitting at the student's desk for a moment. It took my brain, like, way too long to process that. The teacher clapped her hands to gather attention. Soon all the chattering stopped. Class, we have a new student with us. Please welcome him. She was relieved that the teacher didn't know her true gender. I guess I now gotta give the character like a very androgynous name. Okay. She walked slowly to the front of the class. I'm not even gonna try that. I'm not even gonna attempt that. Oh fuck. My name is... What's a good gender neutral name? I literally had to look up Korean names just because I didn't know what else to pick. So I'll say Min Kim, because I don't know what else to say. There's so many characters with last name Kim anyways in Mystic Messenger. I might as well just stick with it and make everyone's life easier. So Min Kim. That's our character's name. My name is Min Kim. It's a pleasure meeting you. She bowed as she introduced herself. Min, please take a seat next to Yusung. Mr. Kim, would you please raise your hand? Okay, never mind. This is gonna get a little confusing, but... Fuck you. Min searched for Yusung and spotted a hand being raised. She excused herself and sat at her new desk. She got her books out and paid attention to the lesson. The bell rung and Min tidied her books and put them inside her bag. She was intending to go to the library. You may be wondering, why waste perfectly good time for studying? First of all, if she went to the cafeteria, she wouldn't be able to afford anything because everything is just too damn expensive. Second, she is the type who actually enjoys studying, given her calm nature. She left the class and walked around. She also needed to do some exploring, you know? It wouldn't be convenient if she didn't memorize the whole school by the end of the semester. But that would be pretty hard to do considering the humongous size of the school. End the flashback. So far, she had already entered 2 libraries, but both don't seem to be fitting for a place to study with all the noise going on inside. Are they all gambling? Is this Kakegurui also? The poor girl was only searching for a peaceful and quiet place for her to study, but apparently the school lacks of it. Library. She read aloud as she came to a stop in front of yet another library. She was hoping at this time it'd be different. Opening the door slightly, she frowned when the same thing repeated. Many students were chattering among themselves. Even with all the books, a library won't be a library if it isn't silent. She sighed as she closed the door and left. She walked up the stairs and continued her journey to find a proper place for studying. Her shoes made noise against the floor. Soon her footsteps came to a halt. She saw another door, Music Room 3. An abandoned music room. Maybe I can study here. She held the doorknob and pulled it slightly. Soon she found rose petals falling all over her face. What is this place? She thought as her vision was still blinded by the overwhelming amount of petals falling on her. Welcome to the RFA Host Club! When her vision was clear, she was dumbfounded to find 8 good-looking boys greeting her. Wait. Jimin, Jaehee, Yusung, Zen, 7, Saren. 8? Count 6. Wait. What's his face? V. That's only 7. Who am I missing? Is Vanderwood in this? Is Vanderwood in this? Eh? She was just standing there, being weirded out. She mustered up her courage to speak. This is a host club? Said Min. Oh wow, a boy! One of the orange-haired twins said. Lucille, Saren, Yusung, I believe this young man is in your class? A boy said. Yeah, but he's kind of shy, so we don't really know much about him. The one who seems to be the younger twin says. Okay, so Lucille was the first one to speak. This one said, okay. God, I hate when people talk before, like, introductions, because I'm like, okay, I have to figure out who's who and give them voices, and I'm just like... He sits right next to me, but he didn't talk at all, Yusung said. So far, the only names she knew were Yusung and Saren, which makes the other twin Lucio. Well, that wasn't very polite. Please excuse their manners, Mr. Honor Student, the brown-haired boy said. A white-haired boy, whom Min presumed to be the leader of this so-called host club, started walking towards her. Oh, and that must make you Mr. Min Kim. I was like, what'd I name him again? Or her again? Fuck. The exceptional honor student we've heard about. How did you know my name? Min asked, a little bit creeped out. You're quite infamous. It's not every day that a commoner gains entrance into our academy. You must have worked hard to enroll in the school, Mr. Kim. The brown-haired boy spoke up again. Well, thank you, I guess. Min scratched the back of her neck. My, I never imagined that the famous scholar would be so openly gay. I like they're just assuming this. Like, she's just kind of appeared and all of a sudden they're like, oh, so you must be gay. It's like... calm. Calm down. Wait, openly what? Now she was confused. So tell me what kind of guys you're into. By this time, Min had shrunken into chibi size. Oh god. It's written by a weeb. Fuck. I should have known. Jimin, the handsome, rich corporate ice prince. Jaehee, the cautious, kind of reliable type. Seyoung, the smart, humorous prankster. Saren, the irresistible, funny, soft one. Yusung, the cute, innocent game addict. Or Jihyun, the mysterious, sensitive artist. Well, at least I know their names now. Wait a second. Jimin, Jaehee, Seyoung, Saren, Yusung, Jinyun. That's still only 7. Why did you say 8? Wait, why'd you say 8? That's only 7. I can count, see? I can count. That's not... Arthur-chan, where's Vanderwood? Give me Vanderwood. I'm sorry, but you must be mistaken. It's nothing like that. I was only looking for a quiet place to study. The blue-haired girl said, shaking her head wildly. Or perhaps you're into guys like me. What do you say? The boy said seductively, embracing Min in back hug. The girl flinched at the sudden contact and escaped his grasp. A light bulb lit up in Jaehee's head. Look, I'm very sorry for disturbing your... whatever's you guys were doing, and I'll be taking my leave, so goodbye. Min spun on her heels and walked towards the exit. Saren and Seyoung looked at each other before nodding. They then sprinted to block the door. The girl was confused when the two twins lifted her up. Oh no. Just then, light bulbs lit up in their heads. They continued carrying her despite what they were thinking. Tis, 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 said Zen while snapping his fingers. Once you enter the host club, you cannot leave. When in Rome, you should do what the Romans do. Starting today, you're the host club's dog. Wait a second. Hold up. Something's not right here. This isn't part of the... This wasn't in the anime. Hold up. Min turned as pale as a sheet, and it looked like every drop of life in her was squeezed out. She shook her head and came back into consciousness. Wait, I didn't even do anything. You can't do this to me, she yelled. Zen lifted her chin up, making her shudder. Oh, but we can. Stranger danger, leave. Leave, girl, leave. It's time to go. Get the fuck out of there. I don't care how handsome they are. This is... Nope, 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 nope. Stranger danger. Stranger danger. Excuse me, but I don't even know your name. The sound of a heartbreaking was heard at the background. Zen was now in his little corner, growing mushrooms. Yep, written by a weeb. It's okay, Arthur-chan. It's okay. We all have that weeb stage. My name is Zen. You know, it's sad that you don't know me after all this time, he murmured. What time? We only knew each other for like 5 minutes or so? Min's sweat dropped. Fine, I acknowledge you, Zen Sanbei. That's right. I'm gonna call him Senpai, I don't give a shit. Fine, I acknowledge you, Zen Senpai. This caused Zen to cheer up instantly. Sparkles were surrounding him. We were needing extra help to begin with, so it'd be nice if we had someone do the work in our stead. Besides, you can't do anything about it. That is, unless you want to be chased down by the Han family private police force. Jimin spoke up, breaking the ice. This made Min gulp. Oh gosh, what do I do now? I'm living alone anyways, I don't have anyone to help me. Min took a deep breath and sighed. Fine, I'll be your stupid dog or whatever, she said in a tired, monotone voice. Excellent, you shall begin your work today, Jaehee said with a smile. Oh no. Min zoned out as the boys were cheering in the background. So far, the only person who hadn't said anything was Jihyun. Not that it mattered anyways. Oh god, what did I do to deserve this? I have a few questions first. First question is, why? Why did they just kind of kidnap this poor little child out of the blue? At least in the anime, on High School Host Club, like, they had a reason for being, like, she had broken something expensive, and they were like, you'll be paying back with your time here? And this, they're just like, hey, new kid, you're working with us now, like some sort of mafia, like, holy shit. I'm actually kind of scared for this. I'm actually kind of scared for this now. I'm not looking forward to the rest of this. Time skip. What's your favorite song? What's your favorite song, Zen? A girl said with sparkly eyes. Zen chuckled and answered simply. What song? The song that reminds me of you, of course. Another girl said. I baked a cake for you today. Would you like to taste it? Zen replied with a cheesy line. Only if you'll feed it to me, darling. He said as he picked up her hand and kissed it gently. Oh, you're so dreamy, Zen. Someone else commented. All the girls in the background squealed. Just then, another girl arrived. She looked absolutely stunning with her red hair, even causing the girls to be bedazzled. May I have a word with you, Zen? Why, yes. They both sat down. By then, Min had just arrived from the local grocery store. She saw a crowd surrounding Zen. That was pretty ordinary. Typical. She rolled her eyes. Then she saw a beautiful girl sitting with him. It seemed like they were in some sort of conversation. From what she heard, her name was Sarah. Oh, this bitch. Oh, this bitch. She didn't really look Korean, meaning that she was either a foreigner or half Korean. I recently heard the host club's keeping a little kitten without a pedigree, Sarah began. Zen merely chuckled. I don't know if I'd call him that. He then noticed Min among the crowd. Speak of the devil. He walked towards Min and patted her head. Thanks for doing the shopping, little piglet. Did you get everything on our list? Huh? Piglet? Where did that come from? Min mumbled, inaudible to Zen's ears. He rummaged through the shopping bag and took out a jar of coffee. Wait a minute, what's this? Min mentally face-palmed. She sighed. It's exactly what it looks like. It's instant coffee. At the background, the girls said in unison, Instant? Wow, they're all so clueless. Damn rich brats. Oh, I've heard this before. You just add hot water, Zen said. I didn't know there was such a thing, a girl commented. So it's true then. Poor people don't even have free time to grind their own coffee beans. Another girl piped up. I'll fight these bitches. All day, every day, I'll fight these bitches. Man, what is with them and poor people anyways? Commoners are pretty smart, Jae-hee said, inspecting the jar of coffee which was now in his hands. Indeed they are, agreed Jumin. Normal Jumin would not understand any of this. 100 grams for 3,200 won? 300 yen? Why would you put it in yen? Why? Se-young said, peering out of nowhere along with his twin. That's a lot less we normally pay, said Saren. Min facepalmed for real this time. I'll go back and get something else. Excuse me for not buying you guys expensive coffee. Zen stopped her from leaving. No, I'll keep it. I'm going to give it a try. Gasps and murmurs were heard. I'll drink this coffee. Everybody were clapping by now. Alright, Min, get over here and make some of this commoner's coffee. I hate all these damn rich people. Min grumbled as the rest chattered. Oh, Zen, now you're taking this joke too far. You won't be able to stomach that crap. You don't have to drink it just because he bought it. Sarah said as she sipped her cup of tea. She managed to grab Min's attention due to her tone. None of the others took heed in what she said, though. She turned to face Min and plastered a fake smile. Oh, sorry, I was just talking to myself. She laughed lightly. What an odd girl. It's obvious that she despises me. Min thought as she walked to grab the coffee brew and hot water. She sighed and trudged towards the crowd. She placed the things on a small table and began working on the coffee. She poured in some of the coffee powder into the brewer, added some hot water, and Viola! Instant coffee. Let the tasting begin, Zen clapped happily. I don't know, I'm a little scared to drink this stuff, a girl said. Yeah, I'm afraid my father would get mad if I drank this, another girl chirped. Zen lifted her chin and gazed at her. What if you drink it from my mouth? Well, then I would drink it, the girl said dreamily as the rest of the fangirls squealed. Gross. This is ridiculous. I'm going to check out on the rest of the guys. Min shook her head. At a table, she saw the red-headed twins talking with two customers. Someone was making goo-goo eyes at what seems to be ice cream? It appears that he is trying to restrain himself from devouring the extremely delicious chocolate ice cream set on the table. One of the girls seemed to notice and offered to feed him the ice cream. No, thank you. I don't really like it, he said with a light blush of embarrassment, causing the girls to squeal yet again. He was already making goo-goo eyes at the ice cream again by the time the girls averted their attention. Lucy, on the other hand, was laughing his butt about dank memes. It was something about Harambe and that boy. At least that's what Min caught from the amount of gibberish that Lucille said. I see! This was made in the glory days of memes when, like, we didn't think the world could get any worse and all we were worrying about is a dead gorilla named Harambe. Rest in peace, Harambe. Min found the two boys quite amusing. At least they managed to amuse me. She chuckled and went to the next table. Oh, hey, Min! I was just about to play a game. Wanna join? Yusung chirped. I'll pass. Thank you for asking, though. That's okay. Do you want some chips? The bag read Honey Buddha chips. Min pondered for a second before agreeing. Sure. These chips are fucking amazing, by the way, okay? I had them in real life. They're so good. She grabbed one of the chips and ate it while Yusung stood there trying to read her expression. He was eager to know what she thinks of his favorite food. It's good. Min smiled with a genuine smile. Yusung was struck with a realization as he saw this. A light bulb lit up in his head. I'm gonna play now. See ya! He ran to a seat where there were three girls waiting. Enjoying your time? A voice creeped up from behind Min. She flinched and turned around to see Jae-hee. Oh, sure. I guess you could say that. Jae-hee chuckled. Just for your information, you'll notice that all of our club utilizes each man's unique characteristics to cater to the desires of our guests. Zen is number one around here. He is the king. His request rate is 50%. Huh? You're gonna have to work hard here, my little nerd. A whisper resonated through Min's ears, freaking her out. Shivers ran up her spine as she bolted away from the culprit, who turned out to be the host king himself. She panted slightly. Please, don't do that again. Zen put a finger up to his chin. You need a makeover, or no girl's gonna look twice at you. Min brushed him off. Yeah, well, I'm not trying to get girls to look at me, she stated simply, making Zen gasp in horror. Are you kidding me? That's the most important thing. It's mandatory for a host to look good. Well, you can teach him all the basics of hosting. Ji-hyun finally spoke up as he popped out of nowhere, but isn't going to get very far with the ladies if he doesn't look the part. Jimin joined in. He's not exactly host club material, but maybe if he took off his glasses, it'll help. He took off Min's glasses. Doing so caused his eyes to widen slightly along with the others doing the same. Hey, I need those, Min said, trying to grab her glasses from Jimin. Zen gasped. Seyoung, Saren, get him a uniform. Ji-hyun, get my stylist. I'm on it, boss, Seyoung yelled back. All of them began working while Jimin and Ji-hyun held Min by both of her arms. Senpai, what about me? Yu-sung said with his eyes sparkling. Zen pointed a finger at him. Yu-sung, he nodded excitedly, waiting for his orders. You go eat chips and play a game or something. Zen patted his head. Well, it's just you and me. Nobody needs us. Yu-sung weeped in his corner of woe. Hey, let me go. What are you going to do? Min squirmed in the boy's grasp, but they were just too strong. Zen chuckled and ruffled her hair. You, my boy, are getting a makeover. Min gasped in horror. That's the end of chapter 1. That was a long chapter, holy shit. But I have many questions. Like, why is she in this situation in the first place? Like, why did no one realize that she was a girl when she enrolled as a girl? Like, why is she now part of the host club when all she did was walk through the room? Why did everyone immediately assume she was gay and be like, hey, you lost my dude? Like, so many questions. Not enough answers. I'm gonna keep reading this in my own time now, unless you guys want me to continue reading it for y'all. I don't fucking know or give a shit. All I know is that, wow, okay. That was an adventure. I gotta go rewatch Ouran High School Host Club now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, check out my other videos, recommend me stories, whether it's a fan fiction or a fandom. I'm always looking for things to read for y'all. Don't forget to stay mythical. I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye, my lovelies.